Hello and welcome back. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some Crusader Kings 2, the Kingdom of David. I almost called it the Gay Kingdom of David, but we're not gay anymore. We're King Sisay. Our father was the gay man, King Tenjin the Wise. I miss him. Miss him dearly. Not in that kind of way, but in a good way. Anyway, so it's been a day since I played last. I've been messing around. I know. Some of you are probably tired of hearing about the graphics card situation, but it's been first and foremost on my mind for about a day and a half now. 3 days, in fact. So, but I've since reverted to some of the settings that I changed when I got my newer card, and things seem to be working just fine again. You can't see it down here, but I have the Steam FPS indicator on for me, and I'm back up to 60 FPS. What I had to do to get 60 frames with this older card was, unfortunately, I had to downgrade my setup. I've got 3 monitors, and this card can't seem to handle running 3 monitors at the same time. And running a full screen game like this with a full screen game in borderless windowed mode, which is really convenient. When you have multiple monitors, it's really frustrating because if you accidentally click off the primary monitor, then Windows gets pissed and it's like, why'd you do that? And then it's just gets all Twitter-pated like from Bambi, but not in a good way. I don't know, whatever. So yeah, so it's ideal. It's ideal to use borderless windowed, but if the game just can't play well, then I had to go back to full screen, which is fine. It's fine, just not nearly as convenient for me. So, of course, things like autosave still take time. That has nothing to do with anything. So, yeah, time's clicking. We're good. We're good. I think I've got my setup back to about 90%, 95 maybe percent of what I would prefer for it to be. It's just one of those things, man. It takes time. Okay, we are trying to proselytize away the Sunni wherever we can. Lately, I have become afraid that someone might want to hurt me. Do we want to become trusting or paranoid? Well, we are a cannibal, after all. So a paranoid cannibal sounds interesting to me. Aw, that's unfortunate. Loyal servants such as I surely deserve some recognition and rewards from time to time. Duke Tenjin, well, your name it's nice, but you want me to grant you the county of Dzuzbi? You want me to give you a whole county in my capital duchy? You're crazy man. No, absolutely not. Okay, I do recall the last time I played that we had unlocked the technology for the expanded steakhouse, and I had some sticker shock here at how damn expensive this thing was, but we're going to build it anyway, because I have never built out every holding in the new hospitals, and I want to try building these things. There's only one level of, I think, all of them. They didn't take it to any higher tiers. There's just 3 more buildings that we can build, and then beyond that, the expanded steakhouse does go up 2 more times past this one, which, of course, will probably cost like 4,000 gold altogether. But so we can knock out these 3 things. We get 25% more technology spread rate. We get more monarch points in each category, and more technology points in each category on both of these. So let's just see. Military tech 0.03. That's 2 of those. Which one is... We only get 1 that affects economy. Okay, and if we're looking at regular technology growth, how much is that relative to my stats? Learning is giving us 0.04. I think I did this last time I played, but I've forgotten now. So it's like... Okay, so it's like 75% of 1 point of an attribute. Okay. So we're basically gaining 0.75 stewardship, right? Effectively, on every character from here on out. And we're gaining 1.5 military and 1.5 diplomacy. Effectively, as far as technology growth is concerned, not actual modifiers with relationships and stuff, but that's pretty good considering. And if you wanted to, you could build that in every single holding and just get tons and tons of points, which does seem like the kind of thing that I want to do. So we did start it. No, let's start it. Let's just pay the price. Let's pay the man. Give him what he wants. All right. How threatening are we at the moment? This is like a permanent alert, by the way. It's just always up there, forever. For all of eternity. I have a daughter. Evidently. We may celebrate Passover. Sure. Someone has refused. A number of people will refuse, as per normal. Pass the matzo. The setter went well. I mean, that's a very straightforward event chain, isn't it? You just trade some money for some stuff. You have been presented with an opportunity to let everyone be reminded of your rulership. If you wish to mint new coins for your realm, there is a master of the craft that you can hire. Not only will the mintage be exquisite, it will be adorned with a glorious portrait of you. Mint the coins for glory, debase the mints with less precious metals for profits. We could become greedy, and we could also potentially become deceitful. 25% chance, or there is no need. So, gain money and prestige, or just gain prestige? I would much rather be greedy. Greedy is a fine thing. We would lose charitable. Diplomacy +3 is helping out quite a bit. We don't really have great diplomacy. Let's, I don't need the prestige. I'm just gonna say no. I don't want to become... greedy is normally really a good thing to have. But the vast majority of our income is not coming from a domain, and I don't want to... I don't want to lose charitable. Not when it's affecting everyone's opinion of us right now. By a small amount, but still. Charitable is it's a good trait. Duke Iskander. What have you done? I remember Amara had led a rebellion against me in the very recent past. And I was not his heir. How big is his, like, branch of the dynasty here? He's got the boy who died. He's got another... So we got 1, 2, 3 boys. 3 heirs that need to die before his lands would go back up to me as the liege. And I could expedite his death via just putting him in the oubliette. He's already in the dungeon, which hurts him, but I don't know. I mean, how do we feel about his heir? Long reign. Doesn't like the fact that I'm a cannibal. Oh well. Yeah, I think we just sort of expedite this. They're no longer likely to get, like, more likely to escape if you put them on house arrest, but I still kind of prefer for him to just die. And he caused problems for us. It's a title claim, and he wants control of stuff. It's annoying. Diplomacy or military? Let's go for diplomacy. I haven't been a poet in quite a while. We can read vile poetry to our prisoners. If we actually become a full-on real poet. We're still trying to murder Prince Lua, who's a different man than the man that's in prison. This man... Okay, apparently we're stressed now. Why? I wanted to murder him at one point because he had no heir. He was going to give me all of his territory. And now, somehow, he has a daughter, my niece, with a little bit of a hair lip, who would inherit instead. Perhaps it's not a good idea to become a kinslayer just to have the land go to a niece. Oh. Oh well. She's been alive for 8 years. Have I actually been plotting to murder this man for 8 years? It's entirely possible. I just want to attack. I just want to get the moral authority of our religion back up. We're back up to 38%. If our vassals would stop losing holy wars, we'd be at like 50, 60%, somewhere around there. Yeah, let's be a poet. Alright, so now I think we actually can do this. It's a decision. Yes, declaim poetry. Yes, you are such an accomplished poet, and Duke Amari II is your prisoner. You may punish him by declaiming terrible poems to him. This is, it's unfortunately, it's like the same thing as humiliate or whatever. It does release them. I don't know why, but I think that it can make them go mad. Like, you can make your prisoners go insane. Who are you? Duke Lemma? I don't remember putting you into prison. Alright, so a Duke tier character. Oh, right, they were all, you know what, they're probably all part of the rebellion, that's why. DeWitt, well, you're not of our dynasty. And you have no money, so you're gonna be here for a long time. Let's see. Do we get bonus opinion with our vassals? Your vassals will think you're merciful. Sure, we'll release that one since he has no money. You are a lowborn Coptic. You are the perfect target for my poetry. Emmanuel is forced to spend a full hour listening to one of the rabbis reciting some of your raunchiest poems. Not only is the holy person hesitantly mumbling out the words, but their face is reddening with each phrase. The scene is very uncomfortable. 5% chance that he becomes a lunatic. Nice. That's great. And you are a lowborn, lustful, random dude. Sure, we'll try it on you as well. His ears will ring with contemptible cadence for weeks. Not only is the brute butchering the rhythm of it, but you made certain this particular poem contains the most contrived metaphors. Okay, did either of them become lunatics? I don't think that they did. That's sad. Very sad. Okay, so you're outraged by the succession law chain. Yeah, I actually wouldn't mind for you to die. So we'll put you in there to lower your health a little bit. Lemma, on the other hand, also a House Gideon. You own this duchy here. And you're pretty weak overall, and it's not really your fault. You would like me a whole lot better. I could just release this guy and get a huge boost from Released Opinion. I think that does stack up on top of the... Well, I want to know. I want to know for sure. I mean, I could ransom this one. He's got some money. But I want to find out if it stacks. It should, in theory. Please tell me. Maybe the release from prisoner modifier doesn't apply to the character that was released, probably. Nope. It's still just released prisoner +9. Damn it! I could have had 145 gold. Build hospitals with. Crap. Well, the more you know, right? Separated wards are almost complete. Let's see. I believe we're already at the trade post limit. No, we're not. About retinue cap. We gained a little bit. We have another son. This one's name is Prince Tenjin. I didn't choose it. That's okay. Take a look at the coalition map mode and see if maybe there's a direction we're allowed to attack. Okay, well, yeah, the defensive pact is looking rather small right now. Oh, great, we can shut the gates again if we want to become even more cannibalistic, perhaps. I do remember being interested in attacking the Saram-Sahib dynasty again, but I decided against it at one point, just because I gotta do so many damn holy wars to get where I want to go. Fine. He's got no allies. Let's just do something fun. Let's just go to war with the Muslims. It's time. All right. It's a good song. Is there seriously no army up here? Ah. Okay. That's a lot of troops that just raised up in the capital. Gotta say, game runs a whole lot better with the settings that I'm using now. Doesn't feel nearly as like choppy and laggy and drive me nutsy as it was before, but at the same time, I would much rather just have my graphics card back. I'm sorry, I'm done talking about the graphics card. Probably. Maybe not. Pretty unlikely. Possibly. I don't know. So who have I just declared war on, and how strong is he is the real question. He had 13, now he's got 19, 20,000 troops, because he is defending against an outsider. He's also called in some allies. Apparently, it's different now than it was a second ago. It just said 20 a second ago, now it's at 17 again. Weird. He's also attacking Shah somebody in the Saramsahid Holy War for Kabulistan. So he's trying to do his own Holy War, while I wage my Holy War. This is going to be another one of those wars that's like so straightforward. I'm just unhappy because I think, if I remember correctly, our siege leader died and he was amazing. Yes, it is December, by the way, so all the Christmas music is going to be turning on for the next month or so. After 100 years of rule under the kingdom of David, the Duchy of Semyon is no longer considered to be a de jure part of the other location. So we're going to start seeing de jure assimilation events happen every few years, probably every 3, 4, 5 years, somewhere around there, because of all of this. All right, let's take half the army for now. I don't want to take all of it because of attrition, but at the same time, I kind of want to be just a little bit cautious, because he does have a pretty sizable force. I think I have more than he does overall. We got like 31,000 altogether, looks like. But, let's take those guys, half those guys, and as many others as will fit. That's 17k. Send these guys up to there. These other 3,000 can start marching that way. Okay, picking off on these little small armies would be a great way to get some easy war score early on. Do we have a siege leader at the moment? We're looking for architect. We do have an architect available. I will take it. Actually have 2 architects right now. So you give us siege plus 34, and you give us siege plus 27. Very good. That is useful. We will take it. Ooh, that's no good. Why is the supply so small there? Okay, I thought that was 29 for a second. That was quite scary. Okay, supply here's 15.7k. Got only 5k over here. Wow. That's slow fever. Apparently I've picked a bad time to invade this region of the world. So, well, if we have 15k supply here, we might as well... That's not what I meant to do. Keyboard shortcuts kind of get a little bit messed up sometimes when there's boats in place. We don't need the boats anymore. I want to park... That's all retinue, if I'm not mistaken. So I want to put enough troops there, 15k, right up to the supply limit, and mix it in a little bit so that they're not just a pure retinue of getting yourselves killed. Ness. My liege, I wish to intercede on behalf of one of your prisoners. You do not look properly Jewish. You look like you could be something else. So, no. Absolutely not. I'm a tyrant. Dude, he's a rebel. He rebelled against the Empire. Like, it's not even an empire yet, and yet I feel like he needs to die. Okay, how are we doing on the whole technology front right now? Got 557 military advances available. That's going to be the next thing. We could almost take military organization. We need a lot more for siege equipment. Shipbuilding doesn't interest me. We do have a lot of light infantry. I feel like that's a good cause to invest in. Rather than try to save up for the next tier, we're better off trying to get some technology spread for the other counties with higher light infantry tech in the capital. You can focus on thrift. Sure. We still have Benaim here in charge, yes? Awesome. Now that we have a holding here, the supply limit will likely go up a little bit from controlled holdings plus 25%, so... it's not much higher. We could park a few more troops there if we wanted to. Or I could split the army in half right now and try to move into Basra, but that disease... not looking too appealing to me right now. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to grab some of the retinue off. Leave that for the siege. Let's grab the siege leader. Benaim. Leave him in charge of the siege. We will put another combat type guy over here. We've got... You're not very good, man. You're craven and everything. You do not belong on the front lines anymore. Okay, so we're going to have some good modifiers there. We're decent enough. Why not? Let's go do this fight against him if we can. Yes, we can. Let's then forward some more of the men forward. Forward the men forward. That's right. I will not become rivals with my children. I hate that event. Jihad for Arabia. This is a formal declaration of war. The Caliph has now declared another jihad against us. Cool. So that would be the Caliph, the Badshah of Hispania, also known as the Islamid dynasty over here, has declared the second jihad for our territory. He is now going for the Kingdom of Arabia, which looks like this. He's trying to get back Mecca. Good for him. I mean, that's great for me. Our potential levy probably just went up due to defending. Killed that army good. Let's see. 14th, we can be there well in advance of that. Hopefully the attrition's not going to be too rough while we kind of march this army around a little bit. I think we do. Grab half of this army without Benaim, move it forward, put the other architect in charge. Who is where? Is he one of the guys that I pointed to this other army already? Oh, was he the guy that I fired? Was he that bad? I'm confused now. Mayor Teodors, this guy, he is leading troops in Kuwait right now. How did you accidentally get appointed here? I did not tell you to get appointed there. You're supposed to lead the center stack, dude. Go siege that other province. Well, I don't know if you can tell or not, but I'm not very concerned about this jihad. The last one didn't succeed, so I don't see how this one's going to be any worse. Especially since we have multiple siege leaders to work on the war goal. We're already at 29% war score. Now that would be a 17k stack, most of which is marching to Kuffa. 15,600 men will arrive in Kuffa on January the 3rd. Don't have a lot of time here. He's not backing down. Still January the 3rd. And there's another pop-up about that. Okay, so these guys arrive tomorrow. Let's go down to speed 2. Whoa, you said you'd be there on the 2nd. It is the 2nd. Excuse me, you're supposed to be there already. What's up with that? Okay, well, it looks like we're going to be fighting a rather sizable army here with reinforcements coming soon, but it can take a little while here. Do we have any organizers available? This guy's got no modifiers, but he's pretty good. I just want to check to see. We have no organizers, and there's one other thing that gives movement speed, but I can't remember which one it is. Yeah, there it is, it's administrator. So we could potentially have 13.5% movement speed, but probably not going to make any difference in this fight. Well, I'm going to take a break here. We'll see how this first battle goes with the Saram-Sahid dynasty's army, and then after that we will clearly need to defend against the Jihad, but we should be pretty well off, I think. Not too worried. I'm going to take a break here. I'll see you in the next episode. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.